Glad to have you with us from the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock-Whitney Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the ULM Warhawks and the South Alabama Jaguars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
Okay, Holly. The Jaguars will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Warhawks offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's
intercepted in the first drive. Ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And that's something you're always worried about. The first drive, it's a good play by the defense, but you're worried about your freshman settling in a tough environment on the road, the crowd going bananas. Palmer, he makes the early mistake, and I look forward to watching this kid. How does he respond to some early adversity?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a lot of environments like this throughout his career. There's no question. So this is obviously a major challenge. If I'm the head coach now, I'm pulling him aside, and I'm saying, hey, listen, interceptions are going to happen. Let's get that one out of the way now. Let's learn from it. Let's move forward. But as a play caller, you got to help this young quarterback out.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Great place to start for this offense. On the option. Finding an escape route. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Warhawks are in the hurry up. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the air, it's Davenport. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Talking to coaches coming into this football game, he said he's got to keep his quarterback upright, got to protect him. If they give him time, he can do some damage. But so far, man, he's been hit early. He's been hit often. They've got to do a better job of protection up front.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Jaguars with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, 2nd and 3rd and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Running inside. It's Phillips. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Jaguars will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The run to the left. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll try it again. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down. The Warhawks in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Now the toss. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Finding open areas across the 25. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Warhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing 1st and goal. Into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. It's complete to the right. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
This is a money play on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Warhawks.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The run inside. It's Phillips. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go right back to it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Jaguars send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Under fire. And down he goes.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They give it to him again. There's a little room there. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. The Warhawks will try to pick it up on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll leave it with the lone back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Third and short now from their own 48. He'll run it again. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Warhawks want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the 1st down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for a 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Moving out of the pocket. Incomplete. And, man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Makes a catch, and he will score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this 1st half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this 1st half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They get to the line quickly.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
grabbed behind the line. It's Phillips. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Jaguars headed quickly to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. It's 3rd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Davenport. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Caught it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
And they'll knock him down. It is rare to have this kind of speed at the quarterback position. And the tough thing for a defense is even if you're right, he can make you wrong.
Same thing for an offensive coordinator, just the opposite. You might dial up the wrong play, but because of his speed, natural athletic ability, he can bail you out and go find positive yards.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first.
There's a crease.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. There he goes. They get him corralled. Until he's in the red zone, they'll mark it at the 14. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, it's Walker. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Running inside, it's Westbrook. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got the quick pass. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air, it's Davenport. Bringing the heat. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Catch in the middle, it's Jenkins. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The Jaguars come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The option, he'll keep it. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It could be an alley. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Using his legs, it's Phillips. Breaks into the open. After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to pass. It's Davenport. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Slithers into space. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the number 5 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's Northwestern with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Quarterback keep across the 45.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Second down coming up. He'll do it himself on the draw. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. To the air, it's Davenport. Got him. It's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Phillips. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Finds his man. It's Hunter. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Lets it fly. He's got an open man. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. And the Jaguars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Hit as he throws. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from the 2. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Snagged out of the air. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one is perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Making side adjustments here. The keeper on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. On the option. Pulls it again on the option. Picks up the first down. Might have a chance. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Keeps it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's their freshman quarterback who was injured on the play. As they attend to him, Holly will keep an eye on things for us. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Sends it downfield. As he's batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Snagged in the middle. It's Phillips. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. To the air. It's Davenport. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Westbrook. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Direct snap. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays.
Maybe some room here. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking for space, it's Westbrook. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The game is well in hand. You just hope this injury's not serious. If time permits, Holly will get us up to date. The Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Westbrook. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that...
Heading to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Crosses the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The run inside. It's Malone. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the move, it's Martin. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. The short hands. It's short. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
The Jaguars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. He fought them all for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin, able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.